somebody else asked me, said, well, if you do that, you must be a henpecked dude anyway. Well, let me tell you something right now. I'm not henpecked. I just been picked by the right hand. Listen, let me tell you this. Some folks say my woman don't love me, such it don't mean me no good. They just jealous of what I got, do the same thing if they could. Ain't thinking about you, I don't care what you say. As long as I'm getting what I'm getting, I'm gonna love it anyway. I told you once, now I'm telling you again. I'm not henpecked, I just been picked by the right hand. I'm not henpecked, well, I just been picked by the right hand. I tell you, I'm not henpecked, well, I just been picked by the right hand. A fella walked up to me last night, said, Bobby Rush, I've been watching your woman for you while you were gone. I bet, for me, listen. Why you watching my woman to see what she done wrong? Why you watching my woman? You ought to be watching your own. I ain't thinking about you, I don't care what you say. Just as long as I'm getting what I'm getting, I'm gonna love it anyway. I done told you once, now I'm telling you again. I'm not henpecked, I just been picked by the right hand. I'm not henpecked, well, I just been picked by the right hand. I tell you, I'm not henpecked, well, I just been picked by the right hand. I heard a fella said to me last night, said, Bobby Rush, for $50, I'll tell you everything your woman been doing while you was gone. And for $50 more, I'll tell you who she did the whip. Let me tell you this. I don't want you to tell me nothing. I don't want to know too much. Just like the old folk used to say, what you don't know, shit ain't. I ain't thinking about you, and I don't care what you say. Just as long as I'm getting what I want, I'm gonna love the woman anyway. I done told you once, now I'm telling you again. I'm not henpecked, I just been picked by the right hand. I'm not henpecked, well, I just been picked by the right hand. I tell you, I'm not henpecked, well, Bobby Rush been picked by the right hand. I heard somebody tell me the other night, said, Bobby Rush said, your woman don't really love you, no way. Let me tell you this. Well, she love me, well, she don't. I ain't gonna stand no quitting. Long as I'm getting what I want, what the love got to do with it. I ain't thinking about you, I don't care what you say. Just as long as I'm getting what I want, I'm gonna love the woman anyway. I done told you once.
House music in the background coming from the one and only, the godfather of the blues. We're talking about Mr. Bobby Rush, and I'm going to the phone line. We have Grammy Award winner, Mr. Bobby Rush. Mr. Rush.
Hello, man. How you doing, my brother?
Look, let me say this before I get. Well, let me tell you that I was with Kathy Hughes Friday, and she found out you were gonna be on the show. She said, "I love me some Bobby Rush," and tell him she said, "Tell him
Kathy Hughes.
Yeah, she said, "Tell him I said hello, and I'm gonna be listening." So,
all right.
So
you Kathy Hughes been out here a long time. She did a lot for me and with me, and for a lot of blues guys, a lot of people in record business. She just been in radio. She just said, listen, I can't say enough about her. All I can say is glory, glory, glory. Well, I just thank God for having her around. Yeah. Do what she's been doing all the years.
Yes. She's trying to do some stuff here in Richmond, and they're giving her a hard time. She's trying to build a casino here, and they're giving her a hard time here. So, but we're going to work.
Well, I know my little bit won't help that much. But
yes, it will.
If anything I can do to give her a hand, to help her in any kind of way, to make some noise, let the people know that she's all right and worthy of having one. So let me know what I can do,
You just told her because she's listening.
Oh, she.
Yeah, she's yeah. When
Yeah, she knows a friend of mine, Hoyt Orange. She knows a good friend of mine in Jackson, Mississippi, out of Chicago, but in Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay.
Hoyt Orange is his name. He's a good friend of mine and a friend of hers.
Oh, okay. Now before I met you, you probably don't even remember me, but I met you at Lamont's up in Pomokie, Maryland. We were on the we were on the same show.
I was young and good looking then, man. Come on.
Yeah, you had them good looking girls on the stage too.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah,
you saw that in your old man.
Hey, you had 3 of them on the stage that day.
You counted them.
Yes, sir. This was an outdoor concert, and you came.
Yeah,
in,
I remember that.
And you came in your little Winnebago, and you put your grill out and started cooking and feeding everybody.
That's what you do, man. Come on. Yeah. I'm a country boy.
Yeah.
You know, you don't come to nobody's house and no eating. You don't invite nobody around, no cook for them, man. Come on. That's what you do.
Well, I'll tell you this, man. You treated me real good. You didn't even know who I was. They didn't give me but 5 minutes on the stage, but you treated me like I was.
Well, it don't take long, man, when you're doing what you're doing and know what you're doing.
You know, and you know what I tell people with all this twerking and stuff going on with these young folks, you invented twerking.
Well, I tell them all the time. Me and James Brown, the rappers stole that stuff from me and James Brown. Yeah. In fact, it wasn't for a Bobby Rush. It wouldn't be no 50 cent, be a dime, a quarter, something like that. The cats probably didn't know that, you know.
But I just saw a video. You just did a show. You had some red shoes on. You had your 2 girls on the stage with you, and I forgot.
Where was that? I must have been in Macon, Georgia somewhere, down in Little Richard hometown.
They just put it up, so it's a new video. Because they also say you were 87.
That's right. I'm 87 young.
Man, you get down for 87.
Man, please, I'm a bad man.
I know you are.
I'm a bad man. All you got to do is keep living. Only way you don't get old, you die young.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
So what happened?
Let me say. I want to say this before I get too far in.
Okay.
Man, you know, I'm so blessed. Thank you for what you have done. Thank you for what you're doing and what you plan to do. Because what you say about me, what people perceive me to be. So thank you, man, for calling me and having a talk with me on radio. Because I am the oldest blues singer in the world at this category. Let me show you what I mean by this category. I have 397 records. I've been up and won 3 Grammys, and I've been up 7 times. I have been up for a Blues Award 34 times and won 18 of those.
Really?
So, and God, man, you know, when you talk about people in this business, man, I've been recording now for 71 years, man. And it take a few. You know, a lot of people have did as much, could be more, but they're not living today to talk about it. I'm talking about the guys who are living now. I am the oldest blues singer around now, black blues singer around now, you know.
And your show is real high energy, and I do a TV show here on the CW network, and I don't.
Oh, you got to get me on the TV show, man.
You done been on.
On?
You done been on.
I'm talking about again, man.
You're gonna be on again.
All right, then. I love it, man.
Hey, I keep you on, and people be calling me, and some of them forgot your name, but they know that guy with them pretty girls on stage with him. And the one that turn around and he put the mic there, she be singing.
Some of the guys forgot my name, but they haven't got the one that turn around and shake it.
No, but they know your music. But
yeah, I know.
Until recently, when the videos and all that stuff came out, they begin, and now they can put the face.
Put the face with the place. I know.
Right. And
it's been a wonderful trip with me, man. I said to you and to the listeners and Captain Hughes also, I've been to the ups, I've been to the downs, I've been through the valleys, I've been through the hills, but all the battles that I went through in my life, something or someone come along like yourself and other people and Captain come along and reach out and pull me out these battles, man, and lift me up and give me hope. And here I am still learning and still enthused about what I do. Because I know a man can live a long time without water or food, but he can't live long without hope. I still have hope.
Yeah.
And I'm smiling and thanking God for the time He allowed me to be here to do what I do.
Now I saw some videos about your book, and they did some interviews, some documentaries with you, and your book that you were writing. How your book doing?
Book done well, man. Book done so well, unbelievable well. It would have did much better if it hadn't copyright in this virus time. It caught all of us. A lot of people didn't do what we should have done, how much we wanted to do because of the virus. But we're getting back to going to work now, and I got this Broadway play that we're doing now, and we're doing our first run with it in the last of June, and I hope that we do some test town like Memphis and Chicago, Milwaukee and Mississippi, and hope that we get it on Broadway, because that's what we're shooting for. And it's Broadway show. It's Bobby Rush life story,
okay.
you know, and we're talking about me slipping through the cracks, because and that's what it is. When I slipping through the crack, I want to let you know that Sam Cooke didn't make it for doing some of the things that I'm doing. Martin Luther King didn't make it for doing something that he was doing and something that I wanted to do in life. And we're going to find out pretty soon that Michael Jackson just didn't die, and so did Prince. So I said all that to say this. Thank you for having me on. So talk about some things in the blues realm and the music realm. But main thing that a lot of things have changed these days, but so many things remain the same.
Right. But June,
and we other people have to watch out for.
June is what they call Black Music Appreciation Month.
Black Music Month.
Right.
Appreciation Month, whatever you want to call it.
Right. That's why.
And Juneteenth. Now we got the Juneteenth things that give us this holiday for Juneteenth. But we don't want to forget about all the good time we can have on Juneteenth Day, so we forget about when to vote when the time come to vote.
Right.
And that's the other side of me,
Well, that was the reason it was important for me to have you on the show, because of the Black Music Appreciation Month. And
thank you.
You are a legend. You've been there.
Thank you.
And
thank you.
You've been through the hard times when they were stealing.
I'm thank you for saying that, but I don't know Kathy on a personal basis, but I like to know her because I know some things about her she have done in the past in this TV and radio and announcement and the knowledge and things that she have done to bring more education to all of us as what we have done as Black people and what she have done as a Black woman. And I like to be a part of helping her spread her wings and doing some other thing that she didn't get a chance to do and be a part of it. I just, my little bit I like to put in and tell her, thank you for what she have done, and hopefully I can be a part of making something happen that I haven't had a chance to do.
But let me, not getting off the subject, but let me say this. In Virginia voted to have 5 casinos put up. All 4 of the casinos are being built right now. The only casino they're giving a hard time is being built by her. She's Black, she's a woman, and they're giving her all kinds of hard times to get it so that she can start building her casino. Even the Indians got their casino being built. And
well, I'm glad to hear you say that. I'm not glad for what's happening with her with it, because this is what we're talking about. I had to record this that how long, how long, how long, how long. What I'm saying, how long. All I'm talking about is my 40 acres and my mule.
Right.
So it's time for us to get that, because I was 83 years old before I won a Grammy Award. Not that I didn't have big records. It's the politics we play.
Right.
So we all know what time it is. I don't want to get into no black and white issue thing here, because, but a dog is a dog and a cat is a cat. We got to call it like it is. And that's what we got to do. We got to call it like it is.
And let me say that, because I know you're gonna speak truth. That's why. And this show, I can do it the way I want to do it, because I pay for this show.
Okay.
In Richmond, the Black leaders are not standing up for her. They say they support the casino, but they be real quiet. They don't come out and support it like the people that are fighting against her. They all over the news today, in the newspaper, trying to take the casino away from her. and our leaders that we're elected to represent this city and do good, they ain't open their mouth up. They're scared.
Well, they're scared because they're scared to do it because I said something to you a minute ago about my position. Because I speak out on issues that most black people in my position don't speak out on because they can't. Their hands are tied. But I'm a free man. I own Bobby Rush, and I own by what I do and own by what I say.
Right.
Not that because I'm so good, because I do what I do to be free. I'm a free man.
Right.
And if everybody want to be free enough to speak about people who wants to be free.
Right.
If they don't want to be free, I'm talking about a politician now, then at least speak about someone who's trying to be free to do things for other people who wants to be free.
Right. And
Catherine, one of them, she ever built something here, and I don't know, maybe, I hope it's not just because she's black. It's probably a combination because she's black and a woman.
Right. And of the 5 casinos that supposed to be built, her plan was the best out of all of them. And on top of that, she was going to donate $25 million to the city just for allowing her to come here and set up the casino. So it's a mess here fooling with these people in Richmond, Virginia.
Well, and people throws a rock and hide their hand. And a lot of guys in a position put there by the other people's money, and most of the time it ain't black people's money who put them there. So they speak an issue to keep them in places they've been bought into or they've been sold out. I'm the kind of artist who I want to always cross over to another audience, but I never want to cross out my black people to cross over.
Right.
And I tried to maintain that, and it made it hard for me because I didn't cross over and as fast as some other people do. And I'm not calling names now, but there's a lot of people who crossed over, got a white audience, but the black people don't know who they are, and they black people I'm talking about.
Right, right.
I don't ever want to be known to a lot of people, and black people don't know who I am, and I'm black. That's personal to me. I'm not talking about politics. I'm talking about how I feel about myself and remain. I want to be this man to stand up and do what I want to do, tell the story I want to tell about me and my people.
I saw one video you were entertaining on a cruise ship.
Yo, man, I've been on a cruise ship all over, but there's a lot of people don't know I've been on a cruise ship, and that's because of where I stand as a man and as a black man.
So I've been watching you, following you.
Yeah, I live it. I'm gonna break you down now. You ain't been ready to see me. You've been looking at them girls on the side of me.
No, you
didn't see me. I was on the stage, brother.
Yeah.
I was on the
stage. Yeah. Everybody be looking at them girls, and like you said, all this up here, you ain't gonna get none of it.
You can look, but you can't touch.
You can't touch. You can't get none of it.
I know.
I know.
Ain't nothing of you can look all you want. Ain't nothing of you gonna get.
Then when we were in Maryland with you at Lamont, you had 3 on the stage. You had one you say was a young one.
Young hand, the old hand, and the middle-aged hand.
Yeah, you had all 3 of them.
Had to get rid of the old hand. She got it, but she get out, but she can't get up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to trade them in. You don't get rid of them. You just trade them in.
Trade them in.
Trade them. Make cooks out of them.
Now, let's talk about your music. All your music have stuff that people want to say and don't come out and say it about relationships and stuff like that.
I say it for them. I talk about the man who left home and he knew who got her. He don't want to talk about because it was the garbage man. I talk about that. I talk about the fat woman, the man being in love with him, and she said on him he can't breathe. Wow. But I talk about that. But that happened.
Yeah,
it happened. It's happened, man. And I just said what most guys are afraid to say, who can't say it, ashamed to say it. I say it for them.
And they come to the shows so you can say it for them. And they bring the women with them so you can say it for them. And they look at them and say, "You heard what he said, didn't you?"
I told her the other day, I said, this woman here bring the freak out of me. The guy didn't want to say it all the time, but they didn't know how to say it. They henpicked. Been picked by the right hand, I suppose.
Yeah. And the booger bear up there?
No, sir, I didn't say it was a booger bear. I said it looked like a booger bear. I didn't say it was a booger bear. I said it looked like, to me it was a booger bear. But that's my opinion,
Yeah, but all your songs have truth in it. And
have
a lot of meaning.
Double entendre meaning. They have two meanings.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, that's what. But I talk. I'm a born. When I started off, I'm a comedian. I'm a stand-up comedian. I started off with Red Fox, B.B. King, and Howlin' Wolf, Muddy Water, and all the guys. Little Walter, Johnny Hooker. I started off with all these guys. I was a young guy. I remember I went to B.B. King's birthday party when he was 26 years old. Now I was nothing but a kid. Went to Muddy Water when he was 39 years old. I was nothing but a kid. And he had about 25 ladies up in the room with him, and old ladies. They had to dress all the way up. You could see everything but Chicago. but the one lady said, I'm 29 years old. The other say, I'm 33. The other say, I'm 35. I left out the room, man. 35 years old. Man, I left out the room with them old ladies, 35.
Now, I got a whole lot of old women that be listening to me on Saturday nights.
No, that's okay. They wasn't old. Listen how young I was, the stupid I was. I'm talking about somebody 35 years old.
You must have been 18.
I got to be the crazy. Oh, yeah, I wasn't even 18, man. Yeah. I've got to be the craziest man in the world. Yeah, but I wish I go to a party now when they're 35.
They look good now, don't they?
Yes. They look a good deal. But, you be young and stupid and saying crazy. But it was all about fun, It was all about fun.
But all your music, you write your own music, don't you?
I write everything I do. I write all the songs. I write 99% of the things I do,
Okay.
Yeah, I talk about crazy stuff and the realistic kind of stuff and have fun when I tell it in a joking kind of way and laugh about it.
Yeah.
I even this book, I wrote this book called I Ain't Studying You. I tell off on me and all of everybody around me. So don't do nothing around me. I'll tell off on you. So I just told off on you because you come to see my show and they saw me yet. You saw the girls around me.
Oh yeah, that's the first time I saw you live. I've never seen your live show. I always play your music when I was on radio, but when you did that live show, I was hooked. And I've always played your music all over the years that I've been on radio. I've always played your music, and I still play your music. And now I play your videos on my TV show. So.
Well, thank you, man. It's show you how things go around. You come up music and done my music and whatever. Now you're in TV shows, done TV shows, got your own TV. Thank God for people like you to keep the blues alive. Because what if for you and a few people who like you who keep the blues alive, what would the blues be?
Yeah.
What would it be? Because the blues is the root and the mother of all music. If you don't like the blues, you don't like your mama.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you, I do a little performing, but I try to imitate you a little bit, to be honest with you.
But do you have the girls?
I ain't got the girls, but
how you going to imitate me? Don't have the girls, man?
Your stage appearance, the way you come out on stage, the way you walk around on the stage, the way you go at the audience and make the audience part of your show.
That's what you do.
Yeah, I got everything but the girls.
Keep watching me, and then by the time you get that down pat, you have to put a girl or two into.
Yeah.
You probably can't handle no two like I do. You probably get you one, something to stay in your place.
Yeah, I just got to get one. I even bought some shoes like you got.
You did? That's all right then.
Yes, sir.
I know Catherine, she too up at the dance with you, but she can tell you how to pick a good girl.
No, she ain't. She's down. Yeah. She's down there. She invited me to her birthday party. I went over to her home at her birthday party. Now, let me tell you about Miss Hughes. The only two entertainers that she brought was Tom Joyner and Roland Martin, and everybody else was just regular people. And
well, I'll be darned.
We had a good time. She just a regular person.
I know Tom from way back, and Roland Martin well too, but wasn't a little Tom.
Yeah.
You go way back with me, man. back in the days. I know when he was at WBON radio station in Chicago. Yeah,
But
back in the day.
you know, she down to earth, and if you didn't know who she was, she'd be walking right by you, and you'll never know it. She's not snobby like a lot of people that got money and in entertainment. You act like they don't want to be around people and got to have security and all that. She walk in the crowd, you don't even know it's her unless somebody tell you.
Show my video, and that's just as they do. Would she like to be one of the girls, or would she like to pick out me a girl, to pick out me another girl just like me, and have some fun with it?
that would be something else, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I got. You know what? I hear why I've been long wanting. Stephanie, you done the review. I would love one time to do an interview with her, sit down and talk to her, because I admire what she's done and what she's doing, and I love her so much. I take my hat off to her.
Well, don't be surprised if she call you.
I hope she do, because she just really a person that I really, really think a lot of, and she has really made a mark in my life and on my heart. What she have done as a person, as a black person, and as a black woman. She really have made a mark in my heart.
Now, the two ladies you got with you now, they've been with you for a while.
Oh, yeah. One been with me 24 years, and one been with me 29 years, and the last one been with me 11 years.
Yeah,
both of them getting. I'm gonna have to change them up after a while. They both getting there. You know, a couple of years I'm gonna change them up.
Yeah, but those two.
I don't want to change them up. I slim them down.
Oh, slim them down.
Which one, whatever come first.
Oh, okay.
Which is okay.
Yeah, but
you're a nice guy. You ain't as nice as I am.
You had them up in Maryland. You got rid of the old one, but you had both of them up in Maryland with you.
But I got some look just as good or better than that. They got a little age on them, but it ain't about the age, you know. It's how you keep your body.
Yeah, but hold on. I got a surprise for you. Go ahead. I got Sir Jonathan Burton on the other line.
Uncle Bobby.
Berg.
Uncle Bobby. Hey, Uncle Bobby.
Yeah.
This is Sir Jonathan. How you doing today, man?
Man, what you doing up in this town, man?
You know I told you I'm in Richmond now. I moved to Richmond.
You know. Man, it's good to talk to you, man.
I just
that is a surprise. That is a surprise, man.
Right. Now, listen, I just wanted to tell you, man, I had the pleasure of being on shows with you down in Mississippi, man, and I really enjoyed working with you, and you took me in, you know, when I first met you, you know.
Yeah, I'll do that again,
I won't forget that. Yeah, I know. We'll get together again. I just wanted to say hello, man. You go ahead and finish your interview, man. I love you, man. And
I love you back, brother. Love you back.
Bobby. Bye-bye, man.
All right, man.
Peace. All right.
Man.
Yeah, a lot of folks listen to this show. You'd be surprised.
Man, that's man.
See, with that internet, you get everywhere.
You sure do.
Yeah. So a lot of folks listen to this show. They watch the TV show, and then this show right here, the station records it on Facebook, and it stays up on Facebook. Then I take this show and I put it up on YouTube. And it stays out there on YouTube. So, you know, everything that I'm doing now, you know, is being spread all over the world.
Well, let me say to you, since we're on YouTube, I want to thank you for having me on. And I want to thank my fans and friends, all those who are black, white, or green, or what have you, for letting Bobby Rush be myself. Because I'm one of the few artists that have crossed over and known as the king of the chili circuit. I haven't forgotten where I come from, out of the bridge that brought me across. I'm a black man who's proud to be black, but yet I want everyone, not just black and white issue, to be a part of what I do, because I hear black guys saying sometimes, I'm going to record like this because I think white people like this. I'm going to record like this because I think this is what black people like. I record what I think is good and what's the best in my heart, and hope everyone like it. It's not a black and white issue with me. It's about the music and the love of it.
Right, we know. Yeah, and they love your music. Now, I saw a video, and you was doing a show and had a few young people in there. Then you did your rap, did a little bit of Michael Jackson, and you let them know that you were the king. You were the creator. That was
the creator.
Yeah, that was a good segment.
Well, if anybody listening, especially the rappers, I just love the rappers and the things that they do. But they don't ever tell where they got it from. All of them been listening to me and James Brown Hell, we were the first rappers, man.
Yeah.
In fact, if it wasn't for Bobby Rush, it wouldn't be no 50 cents, be a dime, a quarter, something like that.
Well, where you at tonight?
I'm in Portland, Oregon tonight. Last night I was in Seattle, Washington.
Okay.
Portland, Oregon tonight. Then I'm going to Vegas tomorrow. And the next day I'm going to Memphis, Tennessee. The following day I'm going to Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay.
Then I'm going to be off 2 days. Then I'm going to Newark, New Jersey. From Newark, New Jersey, New York.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Lafayette, Louisiana on the 15th. And the 16th, I'm going to New Orleans.
Okay.
And the 17th, I'm going to Jackson, Mississippi. The name of the street after Bobby Rush. They're going to salute me and cut the ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next day, I'm going to St. Louis. And the following day, I'm going to Washington, D.C.
Oh.
And that's our Juneteenth weekend.
Well, you got a good tour going on. And
it's got a good tour.
It been like that for 70 years, huh?
Until the Bible hit us, I was blessed enough to work for about 61 years at 250 shows a year. I better.
You don't get a chance to go home much, do you?
No, not really. Wherever I lay my hat, that's home.
Now, I saw one video that they were interviewing you and following you on camera, and you was in church. So were you at home, at your home church, or?
It ain't hard to find me in church. All you got to do is wait till Sunday morning. I'll be in somebody's church.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a blues singer. I'm a biblical study. Not a religion nut. I'm a biblical study.
Okay.
I haven't did everything just right in life, but I try to mold myself and do unto others like I wish to be done to. Mm-hmm. That comes from my background in the church. My daddy was a pastor of a church, preacher, all of his life and all of my life still until he passed.
Okay.
So here I am, not trying to be saying I'm so right. I got so many things wrong with me. I had 3 beers in 1957. I haven't had a drink. Don't get high. Don't smoke, drink, or nothing. But that don't mean I don't do some wrong things or sometimes something I shouldn't be doing. Mm-hmm. But everything I have did, brother, in my life, I probably do it again because I did the best thing I possibly could do. I know how to do when I made my decision to do what I did.
Okay.
So I don't cry about that. Some things I maybe wouldn't do anymore, but that's not many things I wouldn't do again, Okay. I'm not trying to be all this good, I made out drink, but I got so many other things wrong with me.
Yeah.
I still look at the big lady. That ain't right. They're kids.
I looking too.
Oh man.
You see that I watch a lot of your videos on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah. Well, you probably like what I'm doing. If you kind of imitate Bobby Rush, that means you like what I'm doing. I mean, at least I got somebody who like my style a little bit,
Yeah, I like it. When the first time I saw you in Pomokin, Maryland, I said, hey, I want to be like him. So
yeah.
So now I got a chance to talk to you.
Well, let it talk to you.
Okay. All right. Anything else you would like to say? Because
I'd like to first lay what I'd like to say to you. And my friend, all of my fans and friends, especially Catherine now, since she's listening. I want the world to know and my fans to know. I want to do all I can. Why I can. Mm-hmm. I know that's going to come a time what I can't do, but then I won't regret what I did not do. So thank you for what you have done, what you've done, what you're planning to do, for what you say about me, what people perceive me to be. Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
I appreciate it. And I hope this is one of the best interviews you ever had, the longest one on radio. Radio cut you off for 2 minutes.
But for when I'm doing it with friends, and when you got something to say, hey, man,
yeah.
It's like writing a book. I can't put all I know in one book,
right.
After 70 years, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things I did up, down. There's a lot of things I didn't intentionally to do, but it comes out to be good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this play now called Slipping Through the Crack. I slipped through the crack.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hadn't planned to be here. I've been knocked down, kicked down. I've been buried in the ground to stay or to die. And God just put his hedge around me. Here I am. I slipped through the crack. And I want to tell Kathy Hughes now to look up and keep doing what she's doing, because if she's doing what she's doing, she don't have to worry about what's going to happen or what will happen or what could have happened. Just have a positive mind. That do what you do the best you can, and keep doing it. Don't give up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give up.
There you go.
Don't give up. Don't give up. And hope we can talk again. I hope I can get you to meet. We can sit down and break some bread. Now that I got so much to tell her about, I want to know that here's one guy who lived in the direction that what she teaches all the time and what she lived for.
Yeah.
And that's my life.
Well,
thank you so much for having me on.
Once you get that casino done here, I'm gonna tell her bring you here and put on a show.
Even she don't. I just want to talk to her and,
okay.
And hope that I can say something that after all these years I've been around that encourage her to stay in the business. Okay.
I'm gonna make that happen.
Thank you, man.
Real soon.
Thank you, man.
Next day.
Oh, I appreciate you.
Thank
you,
man.
That's
Mr. Bobby Rush, everybody.
Okay.
Grammy Award winner. Our pick of the month for Black History Appreciation Month, Mr. Bobby Rush, everybody. On the Saturday Night Stroll, famous Brown.
See, I know somebody's saying to themselves, Bobby Rush, who is Sue? Well, let me tell you something about Sue right here. Sue, she's a good one. Oh, Sue, cross my heart and swear, she's a good one. Let me tell you something about Sue right here. She's 36, 24, 43, maybe just a little bit more. She's a good one. Tell y'all, Sue's a good one. You see, my daddy, he's a preacher. He told me, said, Bobby Rush, you ought to leave old Sue alone. Then my mother told me one day, she said, Bobby Rush, she said the whole neighborhood laughing at you because Sue ain't done nothing but making a fool out of you and using you, boy. So I sit my mother down. I said, Mama, I said, everybody call me a fool, but everybody's somebody's fool. Some said she love me, some said she don't. It don't make no difference when you're getting what you want. See, I'm a puppet, and I hang by a love string. All she gotta do is kiss me one time, y'all, and I'll dang-a-lang. Use me until you use me up. Oh, let that woman use me until you use me up. Use me until you use me up. Oh, let that woman use me until you use me up. Let me tell you something else about Sue. See, my mama told me one day, she said, Bobby Rush, she said, why are you so in love with Sue? And can you tell me what Sue do to you?
That's the sounds of Bobby Rush, everybody. And we want to thank Mr. Bobby Rush for taking time out from his concert tour to just call in and be part of the Saturday Night Stroll with Famous Brown. 87 years old. And he was my pick for the Black Music Appreciation Month.